I am Rina Ozaki, your Bosai Advisor. There are certain signs that people think are precursors of landslides, such as pebbles rolling down from a mountain or the river suddenly becoming murky. But actually, these are not precursors. Instead, they're a sign that the land is already starting to move. The situation is much more serious. I looked up the definition of the word precursor in the dictionary, and it says, a sign of some event that appears before the event takes place. This means the sign appears when nothing has happened yet. It's indicating that it will happen in the future. So, what are precursors of a landslide? I have listed here a number of phenomena that accompany landslides. Cracks appearing in the ground and cliffside. The cracks are appearing because the ground is already shifting. Pebbles rolling down from the mountains. This is happening because the ground is already starting to crumble. The river is suddenly becoming murky. The water is turning muddy because the earth is already moving. The ground rumbling. That's the sound of the earth crumbling. At this point, the landslide has already begun. You can't really call these precursors. Imagine that you see some pebbles rolling down from the mountain. A second later, a boulder also comes rolling down. This would kill you. Or the river is suddenly dirty. Moments later, a mud flow follows. You'd get swept up and die. Once these signs start to appear, you only have seconds to escape to safety. Can you really ensure your and your family's safety in such a short time? No. You wouldn't even have time to tell your neighbors of the danger. Therefore, these precursors are not a good indication of when to evacuate. So, here's what I want you to take away from this. If you see any indication that a landslide could happen, escape immediately. Don't wait to check for these so-called precursors. These signs aren't a good way to decide when to evacuate. So what is a good way to tell if you should evacuate? Be careful when there is heavy rain. You should consider evacuating whenever more than the usual amount of rainfall is expected. You can always ensure your safety by moving out of the danger zone. Even if your entire house gets swept away, I want you to keep yourself safe. This concludes Weather Bosai TV.